Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we've got a collaboration beer between Amundsen, I hope I pronounced that right, BRUS and Tuol, and this is the Natural Born Chillers Hazy Session IPA, clocking in at 4.5% ABV. Never had a beer from Amundsen, although I've heard their Imperial Stout is pretty damn special. And yeah, I've had a few beers from Tuol, but I've not had any beers specifically brewed by BRUS, which is a restaurant that I'd absolutely love to check. In fact, I think they're now doing their own fresh canned beer there as well. But yeah, just that part of the world, well, anywhere visiting would be fantastic. Just like a lovely year-long beery road trip. God, what it must be like to actually have money. I don't know, I'll be doing shit like that, to be honest. And then giving loads of money to like cat charities or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I picked this up from Optimism. Really cool shop, so I'm going to put the link down below so you can check them out for yourself in the UK. And yeah, so this has a best before date of the 21st of the 9th, 2018. Whereabouts is this actually brewed? Not too sure, doesn't actually say. Probably does, but I just can't read it because I'm a dickhead. Actually imported on cask, it says, and imported, brewed and packaged by Bryggeri. And yeah, that's in... Yeah, I can't read that, so I'm going to stop and stop making a tit of myself. But yeah, another day, another collab. This time we teamed up with our good friends from Denmark, Tuol and BRUS. We wanted to create a beer that could make you sit back in a chair and not want to get up again. A natural born chiller, a hazy sessionable, highly hopped beer for those warm summer days, like today, which as soon as I've done this review, going straight into the garden. Dry beer for summer days. Ride this beer in waves of tropical fruit, mango, pineapple, with a second wave of citrus finally cutting back to allow bitterness. Natural born chillers pairs best with a hammock and toes in the sand. That sounds pretty damn nice, doesn't it? Even though I don't like hot weather. But yeah, of course, in one of those 360 cans. So, spits everywhere. Ooh, off to a good start already, just from a little bit of foam. And that is a very, very generous fill. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Let's tip the camera down a little. Yeah, look at that. Oh God, don't get shaky, Peter. Jesus Christ. Off to a great start. I was going to say shaky start, but you can't make two shaky puns in one go. Well, some people can, but I'm not Craig. So anyway, I don't know how I'm going to pour this without spilling some down the side of the glass. Let's go for it. Oh, there we go. It didn't actually fuck up as much as I thought it would. A little bit has been lost down the side, but yeah, oh, look at that. So I'm going to leave a little bit in there so I can swirl it around and look at it in a little while. So yeah, look at that. That's a lovely hazy beer. It's not luminous or anything like that. It's not really looking too much like some of the more popular hazy IPAs, but that, you know, doesn't always have to be the same sort of thing. It's got that sort of like pear drop or lemon sweet look to it, but yeah, you can't see through that. There's like a very distorted apparition of your hand when you look through it. That's not the right terminology, Peter, but yeah, it looks absolutely wonderful, doesn't it? And a lovely pillowy one finger's worth of a white head. But yeah, it's got that haziness to it, but you know, it's not like voluptuous or anything like that. And I just hope that this is one of those examples which session IPAs, by design, I find, can sometimes be like soapy dishwater. You know, like grapefruit furry liquid or something like that. Because the body just doesn't carry the hops. But I've had some absolutely like sub 4% ABV pale ales that are just like packed full of flavour and body and juicy chewiness. I mean, this is 4.5%. So, you know, it's... Yeah, there are regular pale ales brewed as that, and I keep getting fucking email notifications about this new data protection stuff, and it's winding me up, especially because I'm working in a call centre. This is the eve of it coming into play. I'm going to get so many elderly, annoying customers who just don't understand why I have to ask them about different pieces of information, how we can get in touch with them, and how we will share their information with partner companies and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be tedious as hell. I don't care what information people have about me. I've got nothing to hide. I've got a very sheltered, boring life. So if you want to top yourself out of boredom and sympathy, then go ahead, go through my information, but you're not going to find anything interesting. So, but I understand. I think it's good. You know, you can get in touch with a company and say, I want all the information you have on me sent to me right now, or it takes up to 30 days. But yeah, I'd actually be interested to see some of these websites that I've dealt with. Imagine like getting in touch with Pornhub or something like that. Anyway, why are we talking about that? Let's talk about this beer. It looks great. Let's give it a sniff. And it's got that tropical vibe to it. A little bit sherbety as well. There's this lovely, subtle lemon sherbet character coming through. A little bit of orange, stone fruits. A little bit of watermelon, that sort of thing. Just lovely, gentle, juicy notes. No savoury edges or dankness in this one. It's just nice, pillowy almost, and subtle and laid back. But you're not having to like take really big sniffs to like get the tiniest of flavours. It's all there and it just smells lovely. You could just like relax smelling this all day if you wanted to. Maybe you could fetishise the beer and do that. You'd probably make more. You'd probably get more views and make money on YouTube if you did videos like that on YouTube. But it smells great. Looks good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Not gonna lie, it's got that subtle hint of weak body not being able to carry that hoppiness. So you almost get that, not in a way where you get like this like residual, just like botanical oiliness that can sometimes occur with these beers, I find anyway. I could be talking out my arse, do you know what I mean? But it's zingy, it's got like tartness to it. It's not as smooth as the nose would suggest, but it's not like in your face or spiky, if that makes sense. God, the words I'm using in this review are absolutely terrible. I do apologise. But it is tropical. Then a big citrus kick comes in halfway through. Grapefruit, lemon, lime. There's lovely sort of like basil, like herbal notes in there as well, so it's not too grassy in that regard. But yeah, lovely peachy, watermelony, mango character when you take it, when you first take a sip. Crushable as anything. I could be a little bit critical because of my bias towards this sort of sub-style of a session IPA and pale ale, because I've had more misses than I've had hits. But this is really nice actually. It does again have those sort of like characteristics that I don't really like too much, but at the same time it does have a nice body for it, for the ABV. And I've had much weaker texturally. I've had more weaker like standard pale ales and IPAs than this one in terms of its texture and its body. And you know what? If you're in Denmark at the height of summer, you sat outside of BRUS, or anywhere in the world, this is like one of those perfect summer beers. Depending on the price, I can't remember how much I paid for this one, and there's like a little bit of beer that's just stuck on the rim and it's not coming out and it's annoying me. Yeah, it's not going to come out, is it? There we go. Get out, you bugger. Anyway, come summer, you could like have a 6-pack of this and just it would disappear. It's one of those like satisfyingly simple crushable beers, but it's not really too exciting or unique, if that makes sense. But again, it doesn't always have to be that way. It's nice when it's all in there, when it's all mixed together. That like slight breadiness just helps centre it a little bit and adds a bit more texture to the body. But sat outside, you've got some good food coming out to you. You've got your friends, family, your loved ones around you. It's one of those beers that it's great to go along with that sort of stuff, but you can just sit there and enjoy it and pick out flavours. But it does slightly suffer from some of the things that some session IPAs do suffer from, and I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, in terms of a summer drink, it's going to catch up on you. But you're going to have a good time devouring these beers. So yeah, I'd happily try that again. I'd love to try that on tap. I really would, just like a lovely like third of that. But in the can, it's really nice. And yeah, Amundsen, I want to try more of their beers. And of course, Tuol and BRUS, they're just, I'll devour whatever I can of theirs. But yeah, a really nice, gentle, easy introduction. What an icebreaker to a brewery. So hopefully I've got enough left to just sit out in the garden for at least 2 minutes. But yeah, in terms of a rating, I'm going to give that a very solid 8 out of 10. There is much better out there that I believe, but there's also much, much worse. And, 8 out of 10, that's not a bad score anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm satisfied with that one. I think the price point of this one might work against it. Because you could get domestic beers like this much cheaper. And I think when you're seeing like the likes of these three people coming together, even though Tuol and BRUS are connected anyway, you might put a little bit of like anticipation out there. But yeah, it delivers. It does what it guarantees you, and it does it very well. So I'd happily give that an 8 out of 10. So if you tried this one, then let me know your thoughts, opinions. If you're a fan of Amundsen and of course Tuol and BRUS, then let me know your thoughts, opinions, and some of your favourite beers from those. Are you a fan of this style, that sort of thing? Check out all the breweries, check out everyone involved. If I can find the artist who does these labels, then I'm going to give them credit because some absolutely sensational artwork. And of course, pick this up from Optimism, so their links will be down below as well. So yeah, I'm off to go sit in the garden and enjoy the cool evening. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.